shit when it's high.
Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy C Myers OG and welcome back to another YouTube video. This video I'm doing right here is a head-to-head, the first head-to-head to my new series. This is episode 1 with the Progen T20 versus the Pegasio Osiris, and both of these cars are pretty much hard to say on paper, but they're pretty hard to say, like, to describe on the track too. I have a track here by the YouTuber named by G-Unit123, literally G-Unit123. Go subscribe to him. He does a lot of racetracks. You know, he's a competitive racer on PlayStation 4. Yeah, that's just that's where my inspiration goes. That's how I got so good at driving. But here we have the two different lap times. You're gonna see 3 different types of clips in the video. One is the P1's lap time, the freaking Osiris's lap time, and the drag race between the Osiris and the T20. But basically on the track for the P1, this thing was just amazing, to be honest. Like I went almost all out with this car. Like, you know, this race was actually a good fit for the car because there's a lot of corners, you know, a lot of decent straights such as this one. But it really matters about speed and handling at this point, nothing else. Rather, the acceleration is not needed. I could have went on the left lane for this car, but it doesn't matter, man. Like, this car can take corners better than the Osiris, even though it says the Osiris has a little bit more traction. I don't think so, because in my race that I made, you know, it went on the very beginning corner, that thing went off the track because I was like gassing it and, you know, turning right at the same time. Like with this car, I, you know, gas it and turn right and I don't go off the track, because, you know, sometimes with the Osiris you have to let go of the gas and know your braking points. That's pretty much the key to actually being a good racer with the Osiris. But I didn't really need that because I didn't use the Osiris that much, because honestly the Osiris and the Entity are pretty equal in my opinion, but the Osiris has a lot of speed, obviously. Now here we have the lap time for the, you know, the Huayra. This was actually a pretty shocking surprise, to be honest, because this car can take wide corners. It actually is pretty good with the traction. I actually underestimated this car. Like right here I had to let go of the gas a little bit because I actually have my mental state, you know, telling me to, you know, my conscience telling me to turn, don't gas it all the way. But you know, like, both of these cars are pretty good. It's hard for me to tell which one is better, but by far the looks, if I had to compare looks of these two, I'm definitely picking the P1, because the P1 was my all-time favorite. I liked the Huayra for like a couple of months and then I just got tired of it. But you know, both of these are good DLC cars and I can't wait to see what they're going to bring out next in the next update. So I actually appreciate these guys for spending their time to make quality good hypercars, because we've been waiting a long time for the Zentorno, Turismo, Entity, and Adder to just go bye-bye, because, you know, those shits were just, whew, the Zentorno and the Turismo were just, you know, big competitors. So I'm glad we have these two shits right here. But honestly, the Osiris took these corners pretty nicely on the first lap. I set it to 2 to 3 laps, but I didn't really want to do them. I just wanted to grab clips for the first one. But or whichever one I do best, because sometimes I fuck up on these tracks and, you know, I have to practice them more often. But yeah, that's how it is. So, you know, the lap times will be pasted in the description, or you guys can stop the video to look at the lap times if you really care about them. But obviously the Osiris, I actually felt a groove with the Osiris on the corners, so that's probably why the lap time was a little better. But later on today I'm gonna go out for another run. But as you see on the last clip, I'm in the airport. I'm going for a drag race with my friend Lost Breakdown. Let me give him a shout out real quick. He was urging enough not to use the Osiris because, you know, he got tired of it real quick. But the Osiris is still a good car, man. You know, it still is a good car. And you know, but this thing came in, I actually thought it was going to be an Osiris killer, but basically these two cars are pretty much the same. But yeah, obviously this is based on launch, because these cars just don't even, you know, they don't even you know, separate from the high speeds, because they have different horsepower ratios, but they have different engines as well, meaning that they're kind of the same, but it's just like launch matters. Because you see how the P1 has 800 horsepower. The 800 horsepower goes into the rear wheels and gives it that, you know, extra 50 horsepower boost, because this Osiris has 750. But yeah, as you can see there, man, it's not really a difference. It's just launch matters. Like, I took that win right there. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe to join the C Myers Nation and leave a like. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.